Welcome back to another episode of Dumb Stuff with Matt. Tonight, we are back on the GX. Not like it ever left. I'd really like to do something with this hole here. I do have the panel, but it's kind of ugly. I don't have a whole lot going on this evening. So why don't we just, fix it up a little bit. I also need to clean this center console. It's pretty dang disgusting from its 5-year stint in the woods. Something I forgot to mention last time. Guys, if you're in the market trying to get into the four-wheel drive off-road community, these little GXs can be had for a dirt cheap price. I got a pretty good deal on this one for $1,500. It does probably need a head gasket, so I got to factor in that $3,500 to $4,500 mark. I'm still at $6,000 for this thing. You can't buy anything. Anyway, this is the platform to get into if you want to go wheel and wheel cheap. It's got the legendary 2UZ, 500,000 mile engine all day long. It will never leave you stranded. I've had my 4Runner in strange places all over the country. Plenty of room. The GX is actually a much more comfortable version of the 4Runner. It's got better seats, it's got a better radio, it's got better pretty much everything. It did have a third row like you had seen in the intro video. I am not obviously going to use that. We'll have no use for it. I'll be building a sleep platform back here so we can actually camp in the truck. I've got a fridge on the way. I've got a lot of parts ordered. So tonight, let's go ahead and let's finish making the interior look good. I have found a set of seats. I just got to find out when I'm going to be up by Milwaukee to grab them. These aren't horrible, but they could be better. We could do we could cheap out and do covers, but I don't like that idea. I want the real thing. I want leather seats. So, let's get over to the panel we got to fix up a little bit. See if we can't make it a little prettier. So that is our panel. You can see all the spots where the fake wood crap came off. I went through and picked off all the additional loose ones. Now I'm just going to go over the whole thing, sand it smooth. I doubt I'm going to try to sand through all the plasticky. That's a pretty thick chunk of plastic on there. But I'll put you guys on the stand, and in fast mode, let's see how long it takes us. Well, that's probably as good as that's going to get. I think I'm just going to order a new one, but we still got to reuse this one until the new one gets here. I also need to find screws for here and here and here, I believe. I don't know. We'll find out together. A little smoother. Definitely going to be noticeable. It's just so thick, I can't sand right through it, so... Yep. Let's see what happens from here. Hang tight. She ain't perfect, but it's better than a bunch of chipped up plastic. Let's let that cure up and then we'll get it in the truck. Well, I guess we're going to do a product test for this little episode here. What we got here is an Amazon special 12-volt fridge freezer. Kind of tired of hearing ice and whatnot go clunking around my truck when we're trying to wheel, so we had to do a little upgrade here. I'm going to go ahead and run it off 120 for now, just because. We'll see how it works. Let's see what the temperature is now, and then I'll check back in about an hour. It's like 82 degrees in there. So, yoink. Max. I'm assuming that's supposed to be 66 degrees. I don't really want to... Oh, let's see what it does. Check back in about an hour or so. It's been an hour or so. Who knows? Temperature now shows 44 degrees. Well, let's take a peek. What kind of treasures are in here? Oh, nice and cold Busch Light. Well, this cooler and I are going to get along just fine. Back to work. Well, we got updates on the trim panels. That looks horrible. That's not going to fly. So I was doing some, the Google thing. It appears that someone makes a 3D printed panel for 45 bucks. So I did the right thing, and I ordered it. It's also going to come with a new radio system, I think. I hope. We'll see. Etsy's kind of weird to order from. So, let's check on the cooler. It's been going for a few minutes. Oh, down to 33. What are you doing in here? I don't care. It's working. We'll check back in. Welp, let's take her for her last ride. That's fun. Let's fix that real quick. And back to it. She's a torquey little thing.
Yeah, well, you're getting rid of her, so.
Yep. So, this one's officially going to bed at 256,756 miles. About 80% of this vehicle is going into the GX. Not 80%. We'll say 40%. Wheels, tires, suspension, diffs. There's a few other schnazziness that are going to go in. I figured tonight would be the perfect night to take it for a nice cruise.
Why don't we take it over there by that trail?
See it go out in glory instead of being broke down. Because after all, this vehicle was not meant to be anybody else's but mine. Here we go. We got a nice little baseball game going on. Brakes are a little spongy, probably from sitting. And we're home. Next up on the to-do list, we got to move the little Spitfire over to the, I guess we're going to call it the on-hold garage. I need both stalls in here, so let's see if the old girl's going to fire up, and then we'll drive it around. Hang tight. Made it. Market 256,756,000 miles. we're putting her to bed. Been a good old truck. Well, wipers still work.
I don't think we've used those in a couple of years.
Well, you know what we're doing here, fellas. Yep. Delicious. So, there she is. Final resting place. Well, for now. We're going to start taking off all the good parts off this one to get ready for this one. This is an 04 4Runner V8. This is an 06 Lexus GX470. Identical chassis, identical, semi-identical engines, semi-identical transfer cases. There are minute differences here and there, but that's another day. So what we got here is some Radflow coilovers, Ibach springs, we got JBA uppers, we have newer lowers. That's what's coming out of the front. We've got a winch that I'm going to swap over once I get my bumper for the GX. And we have Radflow extended with Ibach springs again. And we have some ResFab link bars that got to come off. We also have a rear diff lock out of a 05 FJ Cruiser. What are the other major components? Oh, the front diff's got to come out as well. There's some interior bits, some other little things I would like to keep. So, I think we're going to start easy tonight and maybe wait for some help before we get into the heavy lifting here. So, let me get you guys on the stand and in hyper mode and we'll get after it. And just like that, we've got our winch off, we've got our ditch lights off, we've got pretty much every little accessory that I wanted to get off of it, off the front. So now we're going to move to the interior, just take out all the junk. I'm not even going to bring you guys in for this. And we have updates. We got the spare, the winch, cooler mount out. Excuse me. Looking pretty bare back here. Not gonna lie to y'all. But forward progress must go on. This thing's not gonna scrap itself. Let's check back in when we get some suspension work done, shall we? And now it's Friday night. My plan was to tear down the suspension tonight. But I'm gonna have to get some bigger equipment. It shows how reliable this truck is. I've never had to lift it up in my garage. My jack doesn't reach the bottom. My jack stands aren't near tall enough. I guess I could let the air out of the tires, but I really want the additional height. I got someone coming to pick up the transfer case on Monday, and yeah, I need to be able to get underneath the thing. So I guess we're going to put that on hold. I don't really have anything else to jump at right now. Let me think on this for a minute. Alright, plan B. I'm going to get underneath it, pull the drive shafts out, pull the transfer case out, just start unbolting things, like I can get to the control arm, or the lower links in the rear, start getting everything loose, and then I'll go to town tomorrow and grab a bigger floor jack. This one's about ready to be retired anyway, so that works out, I guess. So, let me get you guys on the stand, get you underneath, you can watch the action. Well, another change of plans. I got a buddy that's going to be freed up here in a couple hours. He's going to come over here with a bigger jack and try to help us. So what we're going to do in the meantime is start converting the old Lexus into LED everything. So, I'll bring you along. Figured that was a little lame for a video, so I just went ahead and knocked it out. We got lights on all the doors. We got LEDs up here. We got LEDs back here. LEDs all over the place. I still got a few more to order. I ordered the kit, but obviously the kit didn't come with all of them. Boom. I did order all the parts too to do the license plate lights, the reverse lights. And obviously I've got the tail light pulled off so we can investigate those a little bit. But other than that, guys, sounds like my buddy that was going to come help me is not going to make it till tomorrow night. And my wife is bartending tonight. So you know what that means. It's going to be a late night. I'm calling it here. See you tomorrow. And just like that, it's Thursday night. Had a couple other projects to go on this week. So we got our LED lights taken care of. Yep, all through the truck. Oh, did that make it in there? That was a big ass Hornet. We got our 12-volt fridge running. Yep. We got our interior bits. Some of them called for. Let's go take a look at that. It turned out looking pretty good. Not as good as I hoped, but we'll get there. Parts are on their way. I think we're going to call it here, guys. I need to get this video edited and uploaded for tomorrow. Now, I don't want you to see that part yet, so I got to walk with the camera down. Okay, we're good. So, here we go, guys. This is what is this, the third video already in the series for the GX? Not too bad, not too bad. We will see you guys next week. Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk about that. I am in the process of pulling off suspension. I'm trying to just burn through it real quick, so I haven't been videotaping it. Videotaping, what am I, an old man? Yeah, I am, but that's okay. Anyway, it's a drawn out process, and I honestly can work much faster if I'm not paying attention to what I'm holding in my hands while I'm doing it. So, that's it, guys. We're going to finish up here. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. We'll see you on the next one. Just kidding. Not doing that again.